Assalamu alaikum. Today in this video we'll talk about how to solve a quadratic equation by factoring. I'll solve this three equation in this video. Let's start with the first equation. We have x bar 2 plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Alright, so if you need to solve any quadratic equation by factoring, you have to make sure that to find two numbers. If you add it, you get the middle term, and if you multiply it, you get the constant term. Alright, so here the middle term we have a 7 and the constant term is 12. Alright, so the two numbers that I needed is, if you add it, I get 7, which is the middle term, and if I product together, I get 12, which is the constant term. Alright, so number one, we have to factor 12. So the factor of 12, we have 1 times 12, and the same for the negative part. Negative 1 times negative 12 is equal also positive 12. Alright, and we have 2 times 6. Alright, and we have also negative 2 times negative 6, 3 times 4, and negative 3 times negative 4. Now, we will expand the middle term, which is 7. Actually, since 7 is positive and the constant term is positive, so we need just the positive number. We have 1 plus 6 equals 7, 2 plus 5 equals 7, and 3 plus 4 equals 7. Now we have 3 plus 4 and 3 times 4, okay, which is the common between the product and the total. Alright, so mean that the first number is 4 and the second number b is 3. Now open two brackets and factor x bar 2. You put x and x. Alright, now the first number here we have it is positive 4, so put here positive 4, and the second number is positive 3, so here positive 3. Now since the two brackets, when you product you get 0, so mean that maybe the first brackets is equal 0. So here we can get x equal negative 4, which is the additive inverse of positive 4. Or the second bracket is 0, so mean that x equal negative 3, which is the additive inverse of 3. The second example, we have x bar 2 plus 2x minus 80 equal 0. So the product number or the constant term is negative 80 and the middle term is positive 2. So mean that we need a times b equal negative 80 and a plus b equal 2. So let's factor negative 80. And since the middle term is positive, alright, so we need the biggest number to be positive here. Alright, negative 80, if you need to factor it, you will get two opposite number, one positive, other one negative, like negative 1 times 80, negative 2 times 40, and negative 8 times 10. All these numbers, if you multiply it, you get negative 80. Now, we'll put some numbers. If we add it, you get positive 2, but we need one positive, other one negative, like the factor of the constant term, like negative 10 plus 12, negative 8 plus 10, alright, which is, if you add it, you get 2. But since we have negative 8 plus 10 and negative 8 times 10, both number give me negative 80 and positive 2, so this is the number, mean that a equal negative 8 and b equal 10. So do the same things, open two brackets, factor x bar 2 to x and x. Now the first number is negative 8, put here negative 8. Second number is positive 10, put here positive 10. So since the product is equal 0, so one of the brackets is 0. X minus 8 equal 0, so just put the opposite sign, which is positive 8. X plus 10 equals 0, so put the opposite sign, which is negative 10. Alright, so this is the solution of this. Okay, so now in the third example, we have x bar 2 now minus 2x minus 80 equals 0. Now both the middle term and the constant term are negative. Now a times b here, we have it as negative 80, and a plus b now also it's negative 2. Now let's do factor negative 80. Now since the middle term is negative, in the factor of negative 80, we need the biggest number now, negative. So 1 times negative 80, 2 times negative 40, and 8 times negative 10. Now we will expand negative 2, and we need two numbers, negative and positive. We have negative 12 plus 10 equal negative 2, and we have negative 10 plus 8 equal negative 2. Now the common numbers we have is negative 10 and positive 8. So mean that a now equal positive 8 and b equal now negative 10. So open two brackets, factor x bar 2 to x and x. Now the first number is positive 8 and the second number here is negative 10. So if we need to solve it, okay, just put the opposite sign of the number. Now here x equal negative 8, and from the second brackets x equal positive 10. Okay, so this is the solution of this quadratic equation. Thank you for watching. See you in next video, inshallah.